Hospital. A question I get quite often with puppies and kittens is, how do I go about housebreaking my pet? I would say that with cats, especially if you're starting with a young pet, it's pretty easy. For whatever reason, you put a litter box, you place the cat in the litter box, they know that's where they like to go, and they use it pretty easily. An older cat usually knows how to do it already. So with cats, it's generally an easier issue. When you're dealing with your 8-week-old puppy, how do I housebreak it? There are different schools of thought, and what I like to tell people is, when usually you're hearing 6, 7, 8 different ways to do something, the more opinions you have, the less that anyone is right over the other. What I think is more important is two things. One, consistency. Whichever method you choose, you need to stick with that. Secondly, is picking a style that's going to work for you and your lifestyle. There are people that like to use pee pads or newspaper and do paper training. That's fine as long as that you are consistent with having areas that your pet's allowed to go, and you're rewarding them or praising them for going in the areas that you want them to go in. If you're doing crate training, that's also a very, very good method. There are some sort of rules that you want to follow with that, and you want to make sure the crate's not too big. It needs to feel like a home den environment so that your pet feels like he's sleeping in a den, like he was a wolf in the wild. And if you do that, they tend to not to want to have accidents where they sleep or in their sort of home den territory. But you also have to listen to certain cues. In the middle of the night, if you hear the pet whining, he or she may have to go to the bathroom. But when you do that, I recommend that you don't speak with the pet, you don't play with the pet, because then they're waking up thinking, oh, cool, it's time to play. What you want to do is pick them up, not speak, put them outside, or put them on their pad, or do whatever it is you're going to do, and tell them they're a good boy or girl when they go to the bathroom, and then put them right back in and go right back to bed. If you stimulate them or interact with them, they're going to wake up, and it's going to make your life miserable. And then you're going to get up and not know, do they have to go to the bathroom, or they just want to play with me? So you have to sort of stay consistent with the signals that you're sending. It's important to praise them when they go where you want, whether it's on a pad or outside. Even if they don't go, when they are in that specific place, you want to heap a lot of praise on them. If you can catch them in the act of going in an inappropriate place, you do want to scold them and tell them that it's inappropriate, but then you still have to follow that up with, okay, mom and dad don't like when I do this, but I'll put you here because that's important for where you need to go. So even if you do a little bit of scolding, you have to follow it up with a positive. And it is pretty well documented that you cannot 10 minutes later or 15 minutes later come and find a stool or a urine accident and yell at them. They know they're in trouble, they know you're not happy, but they just can't put rhyme or reason to the stool or the urine with that. So make sure if you're going to scold, do it right after it happens. Anyway, I hope that helps. Give us a call at the number listed below or visit us at our website. Again, this is Dr. Adam Jaffe from Montgomery Animal Hospital in Rockville, Maryland. Thank you.